Welcome to altoonthemirror.com. I'm Neil Rudel, joined as usual by Andy Stine, and we appreciate our videographer Amanda Vogt. Penn State loses to Ohio State 38-14. Ohio State really ran away with the game in the second half. Number one team in the country, they're now 8-0. Penn State is 3-5, has lost 5 games in a row, and the season just continues to be just one that's we're all going to want to forget as soon as possible. But, geez, they got the big turnover at the end of the half and, had some momentum and just really couldn't capitalize on it.
Yeah, and to Ohio State's credit, what they did in the second half after that happened, that's exactly what championship teams do right there, is they just go out, they score. I guess it took almost the whole third quarter to score 2 touchdowns, but it seemed like it went right away almost. But that's what championship teams do, and that's why they're going to be in the running for another national championship here come January again, which it's very impressive for sure.
I guess. I mean, as I was watching the game, I felt at times like, Penn State, for all its problems, was kind of in the game and wasn't necessarily being physically dominated. And I wondered, can Ohio State compete with the top of the SEC this year after winning the title last year? But we'll see about it. One thing Penn State couldn't cope with, though, was Ohio State's passing game. Yeah. Wow. It was just tremendous. Unreal. I mean, Julian saying, and they would get people loose deep, Cornell Tate and Jeremiah Smith. And Terry Smith made a big statement afterwards. He said, for all the great receivers that Ohio State has had, and they've had, just look at the NFL rosters, he thinks these 2 guys are the best.
Yeah, you look at Jackson Smith and Jigba. I think he's one of the best receivers in the NFL right now. Terry McLaurin,
Buka.
Yeah, Buka, Marvin Harrison. I can go on and on. And to say that those guys, and I agree with him, Jeremiah Smith is outstanding. He's unbelievable. So, that's a lot for Penn State to have to contain. And as you can see, they really didn't for what it's saying, have 305, I think.
I mean, there's so many things to be disappointed about, so many things that led to James Franklin's firing. But to me, the defense is at the top of the list.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't get enough pressure on the quarterback. Sayin was 20 at 23 for 316. You're going to win a lot of games with those kind of numbers. I was just amazed at how open these guys get.
And they're not doing themselves any favors by all the missed tackles, especially in the first half. And that's kind of what they got up 17-7 in large part because they missed so many tackles. So a lot of arm tackling. Just a lot of correctable mistakes that they haven't done for 5 games now. Yeah,
I mean, the defense really made one play, and that one play kept them in the game where they got the turnover deep in the Ohio State territory and punched in a touchdown. But other than that, I mean, Grunkemeyer played about it's a second start for him. And as a first-year starter, in his first 2 games are at Iowa and at Ohio State. I mean, there's no acclimation period there, and I thought he did okay. I don't blame him.
He's a backup quarterback. He's a serviceable backup quarterback, and like we've been saying for a few weeks now, that it doesn't get any easier. Indiana comes to Penn State next week, and see how good they are. So,
but I mean, he may be he's your starter now.
You're right.
He's probably going to be your starter the rest of this year if he stays healthy, and then he'll be a candidate to be the starter next year as well.
Yeah.
I'm the nitwit of the week. If you watch our show, Mark Brennan's toying with me right now. He's a little jealous.
I just want to wave back to him right now.
But we want to thank Amanda. Andy, appreciate the trip out here. We got a noon start. So thank you, and we'll see you on altoonthemirror.com next week.